What is going on YouTube? It's the Ball Twins here, and it's been officially 1 week since our last competition. It's going to be our first training session today, so we're going to take you through how we're going to set up our lean gaining phase. It's going to be a bit of training, a bit of eating, a nice cheat meal later, and we're just going to take you through the whole process of how we will structure our day-to-day life to get this gaining phase going, and obviously in a nice lean structured way. So sit back, chill out, and enjoy this video. So meal one's about to go in, guys. I've got 1 egg, 3 egg whites, a handful of spinach in there, and then we've got 5 rice cakes. I've got the tomato and basil ones. You get them from Woolies, much better than the salt and vinegar ones. We have them through prep. 30 grams of jam. I've gone for apricot jam, and then 100 grams of banana. So this is a real treat. Plan for today, this is meal 1. In a couple hours, probably about 2.5 hours, we'll have meal 2, which will be our pre-workout meal, and then we're going to go to the gym and hit our first push session of our off season. So very excited. Time to grow. That's probably my favourite meal of the day. Okay guys, so that's meal 1 out the way. We do have 10,000 steps to do per day. We're just going to bang a few of those out now, head back, and then have our pre-workout meal. But while we're out, Sam wants to pick up some cereals from the Easy Mart because you get some good ones from there. But that's how our morning's looking so far. It's 2021, guys, so safety first. So guys, we found since living in Australia that they have the deadest selection of cereals. So obviously coming from the UK, we have a lot more there. Sam lives in America for a bit, and obviously they're like next level on top of us. But over here in Australia, they've literally got fuck all. They've got Cocoa Pops, and then the rest are just like healthy stuff. They do have some other stuff. They've got like Milo and things like that. But Sam found this gem here, Easy Mart. They sell loads of, not loads of, but they've got some of the good cereals. They've got Reese's Puffs, they've got some Oreo stuff. But we're gonna go in there now and stock up. Oh, they've got like proper Twinkies and everything. They've got Pop-Tarts. Even things like Cookie Crisp and stuff, like you don't find that in Australia. That's like, this is like Australian cereal. You get Milo, you get that anywhere. But Cookie Crisp, you don't even get that sort of stuff, and all these cinnamon stuff. Do not have Reese's Puffs then. So guys, we have gone for the Pop-Tart cereal. I've not tried this one before, so we will do a taste test. On my rest days, I will be devouring these. So we're back from our steps now, guys. We're getting our pre-workout meal in, then we're going to go train push at Ashmore. Pre-workout meal for me is 100 grams of dry rice, 150 grams of chicken, 30 grams of honey. I put a bit of soy sauce on there. I've already had half it. Those are Sam's, is a fairer representation of what it looks like. And then I've also got 150 grams of fruit, which I've chose as banana. So now that we're in the off season, guys, obviously calories have been increased, so we are in a surplus. We're obviously on a meal plan, but I calculated our calories and it worked out to be around 3,700, which for now is both on training and non-training days. Obviously that will change. We'll increase calories as weight or training performance starts to stall. So we're just going to finish this up now, head to the gym, and then we'll take you guys through our first workout of the off season. Pre-workout going in, pre-workout of choice today is a Monster. So we're on our way to the gym now. The way that our workouts are like structured at the moment, we're running a push-pull leg split with 2 rotations. This is obviously the first rotation because it's the first workout of our off season. So it's going to be a push session. So it's push 1, which is shoulder focused. So push 2 will be chest focused, but we'll take you through the workout in a second. I've missed these so much. We didn't have sweeteners throughout the last maybe 2-3 weeks of our prep, so I have missed these a lot. I love a Monster. So guys, before any of our working sets, we always warm up on every exercise. So every exercise we do, we typically do 1 or 2 working sets, and this is the set where we need to progress our lifts and we know what numbers we need to be. So we come in, the first exercise, we usually do 2 to 3 warm-up sets. This is just something you've kind of got to self-regulate. Just make sure your muscles are warm, make sure there's blood in the muscle. If you're going in and you're going for PBs every single set of every exercise, you do really want to make sure you're warm. If you go in and you just go straight into a PB, you are going to hurt yourself. So we always make sure we do 2 or 3 warm-up sets per exercise. With these warm-up sets, we're not trying to cause any fatigue to the muscle. We want to save all of our energy for the working set or the working sets that we're doing. So we're literally just forcing a bit of blood in the muscle and preparing it for the set. We do not want to cause any fatigue. Maximize readiness, minimize fatigue. Maximize readiness, minimize fatigue, exactly. The idea of logging all our lifts, like Sam said, is so we can progress. If we're not providing our muscle with a new stimulus, a novel stimulus, it won't grow. So we know that if I got 15 reps done, next week I get 16 reps, it's a PR, my body's going to adapt, it's going to grow. If I don't log my lifts, I'm going to come in, just wing it, and then you can't guarantee progression. Log your lifts, you can guarantee that each session you can progress. In these early stages especially, it's so important to standardize our form. Obviously we're in here trying to set some base numbers. The way we train, like Sam said earlier, is we progress our lifts each week. So that might be add a rep or add a small amount of weight. If, for example, I get 6 reps of this and to get that 7th rep, I shift my ass forward to kind of take the mechanical tension off me and to give myself the mechanical advantage over the machine, that doesn't count. So all that will happen if I get that 7th rep but I've cheated, is next week I'm going to look at my logbook, it's going to say I've got 7 reps and I'm going to feel like I need to get 8. And the only way I'm going to get 8 is to cheat again. So you're only cheating yourself. Guys, we are on to the first chest movement of the off season, and this piece of kit here is absolutely quality. The reason being is because it doesn't just push forward, it comes across your chest as it does so. So the way your chest works is a strand all the way across here, and it works by stretching out these strands and pulling in. So when you're training any exercise with chest, you want to be thinking about pulling your bicep into your chest here. So this movement is really good at that. It obviously comes across as you push forward. Also, big shout out to Coach Cam McKay for ruining our intra-workout drink. So we do have a sweet tooth. EAAs are probably one of my favourite part of the day, and we've now got 2 grams of salt in our intra-workout drink. It's going to take some getting used to, but who doesn't love drinking the ocean? It does have a lot of benefits when training, which is why it's in our intra-workout. So he hasn't just put it in there to piss me off. It is beneficial being in my drink, but we won't bore you with the details. Oh, chest pump is coming. Yeah, it's nice to be mixing things up. There are cables here though, they go up in quite big increments, so it's going to be pretty hard to obviously increase it. I feel like if I put it up one more hole, I probably might get turned. But guys, so our next exercise is a pec deck fly. Our chest press, we've only got 2 sets, and then on our pec deck fly, we've only got 2 sets. You don't need like 5-6 exercises to grow a chest, guys, especially not 4 sets per exercise. If you're going to failure and you're progressively overloading the muscle. The intensity is there, yeah. If you're not going to train with the correct intensity, this is where you might need 4 or 5 sets and 4 or 5 different exercises. If every time you go in, you make sure you're applying a new stimulus to your muscle, there is no need for that excess amount of sets. Of course, if you're going to train on a bro split, for example, and you're going to only train a day on chest and you're going to train it 1 time per week, you can afford to overcook it, but you do need to be regulating your recovery. So if you're training on a push-pull leg split like us, and you overcook your chest, this means you're not going to be, or any muscle, in the same kind of fashion, and you're not going to be able to train that muscle group for a longer period of time. So everything is a trade-off at the end of the day. Hey guys, so exercise 6, this is our last shoulder exercise of the day, and it's single arm cable side raise, and then we're going to go on to 2 tricep exercises to finish off. Let's do this. Shoulders are feeling cooked, but they're feeling nice and pumped. Feeling good, haven't had a pump in a while, I forgot what it felt like. Okay guys, that concludes chest and shoulders, and we're now moving on to triceps. We're going to do 2 exercises. The first one is just going to be a tricep rope extension. The second is going to be a single arm overhead tricep extension. We're going to do 2 sets on each. So we're going to start with this. We've just warmed up, so we're going to go straight into the working set now. Set on that, and then we move on. So guys, that concludes our push session for the day. That was, like we said, the first one back. Feeling pretty pumped. We've obviously got the addition of all the carbohydrates in us now, compared to the last couple of weeks. This is 1 week post show. 1 week post show condition day. So that is the current physique. 1 week post show at the Nationals. I'm around 6.5 kilos up from my lowest weight. Obviously a lot of that is going to be water weight and just having a bit more food in my belly. But feeling really good, conditions holding fairly nicely. The goal isn't to hold condition in this point, like we said before. We do want to grow, so we are in a nice surplus. We're sitting around 3,800 calories, bringing it up at a nice rate. Obviously, like I said, my weight's moved up quite a fair amount, so there's no need to push calories any higher yet. We're going to wait till that weight stabilizes out, see how our training performances go, make sure we're beating numbers, and then reassess and see if we need to push calories any higher, which obviously they will do in the near future, but right now I think they're in a pretty good place, and we're just going to keep progressing. But yeah, that is our push session done. Plan now, have our post-workout meal here, and then we're going to do a bit of cardio here. Pump check. Looking good, Budley. Feel pretty good, to be fair. Feeling full. Legs. Legs are holding in there. They're holding in tight. They're holding in tight. Haven't trained them. Haven't trained them in like 2 weeks probably. Yeah, probably a couple of weeks now. Feel pretty good day. So because we live about a 20-minute drive from the gym, We've got 20 minutes of cardio to do each day. Don't want to go home yet. We also don't like doing our cardio straight after our workout, so we brought our post-workout meal. If you follow us on Instagram, you know that we love Cocoa Pops as our post-workout meal. It's very easy digesting carb source for us. Obviously after our workouts, spike those glycogen levels as they have been diminished. And a protein shake. I've got some banana as well. So that's my post-workout meal. Then we're gonna head home. We've got a bit of client work to do. But very good session, very good pump, very happy with it. So
we're gonna get this down now. Yum. Can't guess though, because we're gonna use it for it.
Perks living in Australia is we can now chill out in the pool for a little bit after our session, so let's just relax. So the next couple of hours, the plan is obviously get out of the pool, get dressed, have another meal, and then we will do some online coaching work for our clients. And then around 5:30 we have a table booked at Justin Lane in Burley, which is an incredible Italian restaurant which I've heard amazing things about. I haven't had a chance to try it yet because obviously I've been in prep pretty much the whole time that I've lived in Australia, so we're just trying to bang out all these restaurants now. But we'll be heading there, we'll be showing you what we're eating and what we're getting up to. So obviously we went to the Easy Mart earlier to purchase these Pop-Tart Cereals. Ooh, this smells good.
50 grams?
Yeah.
That's actually quite a bit. So they're Pop-Tart cereals, guys. I'm gonna smell them. Oh, they smell sweet.
Get your nose out of my cereal.
Got the sweetened or unsweetened element.
Oh, unsweetened, but test taste.
Test taste. Taste test. Good?
No, so sweet. It's so good.
They're too much, or are they right?
No, they're perfect.
There you go, guys. Pop-Tart cereals are the one.
So guys, we are now ready to go to Justin Lane. We're heading there now. Our reservation is in the next 10 minutes. We have had a load of other meals today which we haven't actually shown you guys, and we got more tonight to eat, but we'll save a full day of eating for another video. For now we're just going to go hit up Justin Lane, get our pizza and just enjoy the night. So let's go. Okay guys, so obviously we have very weak stomachs. Sam's probably worse than mine, but as long as we take a digestive enzyme before our meals, we can eat whatever we want. These are our magic pills. We've got the seafood pizza and we have got the goat's cheese and zucchini pizza. So I always used to go for just pizzas covered in meat, but I used to get the goat's cheese one from Domino's and I never went back. I know it's a veggie pizza, but it's absolutely incredible. So anyone who does just go for meat pizzas, give this a try because it is absolutely amazing. But we're going to split these half and half so we get to try both each. Let's dig in. So fucking good. I haven't had pizza in about a year because my lactose intolerant. So this is absolutely incredible. We'll see how my stomach reacts later, but we've found the magic pills, digestive enzymes. So I should be all good. We're going to wrap the vlog up here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, give us a subscribe, a like, a comment, show some support, and we'll see you in the next video.